With both teams needing a win today to stay in the promotion hunt, Kildrare welcomed Cork to Newbridge. After a slow start, it was the Rebels who got the first score of the game and a Kemp from Brian Hurley 11 minutes in. 3 minutes later, John Cleary's side went on the attack. The ball was worked up to Hurley, who squared his hand pass perfectly into the path of Sean Powter, and he palmed the ball in past keeper Mark Donnellan. It was a long 28 minutes before Kildrare registered any score. Jimmy Hyland eventually raised the white flag, but their opponents had already put 1-6 on the board. The home side went on to get another score before the break. This time it was Ben McCormack, but Cork were still ahead by 9, as it was 1-8 to 2. Glenryan's side slightly improved after the break as Dara Curran made it 4 points to 1-9 with this attempt. Things went from bad to worse for the Lily Whites as their frustrations began to show. Alex Byrne was given a straight red for this incident on Brian O'Driscoll. And the man in the middle, Jerome Henry, gave Byrne his marching orders. The visitors were playing with confidence and Brian O'Driscoll got this effortless score with 62 minutes gone, and it was now 6 points to 1-13. Cork bounced back this week as they sealed the impressive win with a late goal. Colm O'Callaghan teamed up with substitute Cathal O'Mahony to raise the green flag for the Rebels. Full-time score, Kildare 7 points, Cork 2-14.
You know, we were disappointed the way it turned out last Sunday. Meath came down and turned us over, and probably deservedly so. So, you know, it was back to the drawing board. We were coming up here today into the Lions Den in Kildare, and in fairness to that, stood up to it. I thought we hunted in packs. You know, we took our opportunities when they came, got a good lead up, and I thought managed the game particularly well in the second half.
Yeah, it's very disappointing, yeah. We would have expected a good performance, and especially in front of our home crowd here. It falls way short of what we expect.
Can you put your finger on the reasons why?
No, we're working on it.
In a word, OK. Let's take a quick check then on the rest of the results there and the table from Division 2. Dublin with an expected win over Limerick, and Derry got the better of Louth as well. So Derry and Dublin sitting pretty at the top of Division 2 for now, and Meath, of course, as well, with 3 wins. And Derry on top there. I suppose Cork needed that as well, as Lee, after last week.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at Pat's reference to Lions Den. I think he'd like to go to Newbridge most weeks, to be honest. Yeah, listen, it was a great response last week. I know they wouldn't be very disappointed with the 3 goals conceded. I know Kevin Welsh on board this year, and someone that we played against for years, and he's very proud of his defensive setup. And they had a good backlash today, really impressive run. Sean Powter, very impressive, number 11, got a good goal today. And something that they probably really looked at was their start. They're 1-6, no score up, and no score for 29 minutes or 20 minutes from Kildrare. So listen, loads of positives for Cork today, but can they do that next time as well? They have a bit of a yo-yo effect, one good week, one bad week. So I'm sure Pat's looking at that a bit more consistently throughout the league.